Hey guys, RO Game on back. Last video we wrapped this PC up, gave it some pop, gave it a Naruto themed. Came out pretty good. Pretty easy to do. Check that video on the page. Now today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the components inside to make it a solid gaming PC, especially if you're on a budget. So you're gonna need one of these Dell optiplexes. This one's a 3040. They have other models, similar size, different generations. Graphics card, very important. You get certain graphics cards because this power supply is not that strong. So we gotta watch out for wattage consumption. This one is a 1654 gig OEM. Does not need any extra PCIe power, which is great. There are others that do need PCIe power. I have also done a RX 470 Sapphire with the 8-pin. We used this adapter. Everything worked out fine. I will show you how to connect this if you do have a GPU that's going to need no more than 8-pin PCIe power. You don't want to go double 6-pin, double 8-pin. That's way too much. Let's do a little Google search and see what's good. But for my recommendation, any low profile GPU, because it only requires power from the motherboard. And then we're going to add our SSD to add our Windows and games. If yours didn't come with one, definitely recommend get an SSD. The boot time is super fast. Regular hard drives are not as fast as they used to be. All right, so after you open up the side panel, we're going to give this little tug. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Now, what you should do first is disconnect the DVD drive. Doesn't get used that much, and we could save on power not using it. Then what we're going to do is add the GPU. We're going to pull this blue tab. Looks like the GPU is going to go in the blue slot, which is the PCIe slot, as you can see. And we're going to move. This one only has one single, so all we got to do is move only one of these. I don't really know what they call them, but take one out so it can fit. We're going to take it. Pretty much going to pop it in. Just that simple. Almost like an old school Nintendo cartridge. But don't worry guys, you don't have to blow into it. These Dells, you don't really have to screw it. You can for extra support. This card's fairly small, as you can see it fits. This pretty much locks it into place. So we're good to go. Now, if we were using a GPU that required extra PCIe, these are the adapters you will get. This one needs 2 SATA adapters to power it. There are some that only needs 1, 2. So what you would do is, this power supply has SATA ports. So you would put them in here. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to connect it for you. Just line the notches. Now it's got power coming. And the other end will go into the graphics card. Sometimes they're right here on the side, or they're on the back. You would just connect it. Sorry. When you do go to close it, just make sure none of these wires are hitting the fan down there. You don't want to hit that fan and have it make noise and stop the cooling. Okay. So pretty simple. So we got one step in. GPU done. SSD, super easy, same concept. Throw it in one of these. For this one, we'll just use this one for now. Line up the notches. Okay, so now that's going to give power to it. These are your SATA ports. Grab one of these free ones. connect it. Find a decent way. Actually, I forgot about that one. We're gonna put it up here. This is what I did to the last one. We're gonna put it up here because then we're gonna tuck it in here. These don't really have moving parts, but maybe some double-sided tape to hold it so it doesn't move so much. And then this has a little metal tab to hold the wires. I just pried it up a little bit, kind of like get them in there just to keep the wires in place. That's pretty much not going nowhere. Just double check everything, close it up, snaps, tuck that in. Tighten up screws. There was one incident where the graphics card was sticking out. So it was like a little tab. I had to kind of like bend it just so the case can close. And that's it. We are going to be gaming soon. Add your Windows, all your drivers. Now, tip is now you have to put all video ports in your graphics card. You are no longer putting it in the motherboard. Everything's going straight to the graphics card. You go to the sites, download all the latest drivers, and you'll be gaming fairly quickly. Some of these graphics cards do get a little loud inside, but no worry, that's just to keep it cool. So there is your solid gaming PC. Hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, comment. RL Game On. Out.